This is the Oukitel P2001 portable power station. So we're going to jump into all the details. I literally just pulled it out of the box and have got everything kind of ready to show you how this works. It did come with a little bit of a charge, but I wanted to show you what that looks like while it's charging. So we're actually going to plug it in and charge it. Before we jump in though, I just want to tell you a few of the differences between the P2001 Plus and just the Oukitel P2001. So as far as the charge, the Plus has 1800 watts. The non-Plus has 1100 watts. Your output power on the Plus has 2400 watts. The charging time from 0 to 80% is 60 minutes. So in 1 hour, you're going to get this at 80% charge, whereas the old version, it was 90 minutes. And then as far as charging fast and slow charging, this supports it. It has Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, screen highlighting, ports are dust proof, and then the capacity is 1730 watts. So we'll talk about all of that, just a general view. So this is the front side here. I have turned it on so you can see kind of where the battery's at and everything there. On the top, you have this portable case, and when you do the unboxing, it comes with everything. It comes instructions on how to connect your phone, so you can actually connect this with Bluetooth and do that. Comes with your cables. So you've got your VC outlet, you've got your DC outlet here, which is your cigarette lighter, and then it's got the solar panel charging here. It also comes with this little tiny pin, which is super important. This allows you to connect to Bluetooth on your phone through your network, so you can control it through your phone. So we're actually going to pull the DC out, and this is kind of a locking, so it locks when you push in, push out. And you'll probably want to have an extension cord when you're actually charging this for the first time, or anytime after that. And let me turn this around so you can see our ports over here on this side. As I come around to the front and plug this in, you can see that you've got basically your DC outlet here. It does have an overload protection here. We're going to grab this and plug it into an extension cord. And once we plug that in, you're going to see that we are starting to take power in. So in about, it's adjusting right now, 26 minutes, 22 minutes. Let me get a close-up view right like that. So in 22 minutes, we are going to be 100% full. We're already at 70. You can see that we have an input here and an output when we start plugging stuff in. As far as the rest of the device, make sure that we get to the right angle. This is the front. We already showed you the DC charging on the back. There's nothing on this side here. And then on the back, it just gives you details as I spin it all the way around about the actual device here. It tells you the model number, the wattage, the milliamps, the AC power, different things like that. And then you've got all of your FCC stuff and different things like that. The things I like about it, there you've got these double handles. This is a sturdy machine. It's not a lightweight machine. This is meant to, charge essentially an entire house or a trailer or something like that. So I'm actually going to get a little bit closer to this here as we plug stuff in and explain that so you can see all of these things here. So each one of these panels is basically a different panel. So you've got your AC panel here, which will house all of your AC plugs, and you'll notice that it does have a ground port right there. There's 4 of those. Then you've got your USB port. And on your USB port, you've got the quick charge. So it's got the QC right here, quick charge 3.0, 18 watt. This is your just USB. Again, there's your USB. As I plug these in, this is the dust proof, right, as you put these in. This is the USB-C. So this is a 20 watt. So this is going to do like a watch or a phone. Then you've got a 45 watt and then a 100 watt. And this will do a computer or a laptop, Mac, PC, tablet. And then over here, you've got your DC outlet here. So you can see you've got your cigarette lighter there. And then anything that you would need to charge through a 12 volt right here, 3 amps. So if I make sure I plug it all in. Right here on your screen, you actually can control how much output is going out as far as your wattage. Now, I don't have anything plugged in. We are going to plug all of those in here in just a minute. We're going to give you 3 different devices so you can see kind of what this looks like. But you'll notice again depending on what power you are putting out, that will change the time here. So you can see 24 minutes, we've already gone down in our wattage. Our input is only 1200. If we go 18, it'll obviously adjust here, go there. So let's plug in a few items. One of the things that I really want to point out is this will take a charge while also giving out a charge. So you'll notice again that I have this plugged into the DC or the AC outlet. It's gaining a charge. I can plug multiple devices in to the Oukitel power station, and those will charge at the same time. So this is my watch here, and you'll notice that it's not charging, and there's a reason I did this is because I want to show you. The last three buttons that you want to make sure of is you've got these three buttons down at the bottom, and essentially it turns on this terminal or this portion of the charger. So you'll notice when I turn on the AC, it had a little bit of audio, and there's a light here, and it's daytime so it's hard to see, but I'm going to turn that off. But I'm going to turn the USB on, and hopefully you can see my watch light up right when it starts. So it just started charging when I turned this on. When I turn it off, basically turns this off and it says, hey, not charging. So I'm going to turn on the USB here. So we've got my watch charging. And then what I'm also going to do is I'm going to plug in something into the AC, and this is actually going to charge another battery here. So let me just pull back just a little bit so you can see what we're doing. So we've got this basically power adapter here that we're charging in, and I want to charge this extra battery. This will run like a lawnmower or a weed eater or something like that. A lot of different things. So this is the 40 volt. And I have not pushed the AC button, so I'm going to push it right here. And what you'll notice, right, is our input watts and our output gigahertz, right, or wattage going out. So the more things you plug into this, it'll basically show you, okay, you've got 18 minutes now, you can see this is on a fast charging, how much is coming in and how much is going out. So if I were to plug in multiple things here, you could see, hey, you know, this has the juice to power everything. Now, where I could see this be using, you know, if the power goes out at your house, you don't have a generator, this is gonna run 4 kitchen appliances, a phone, a lamp, a bunch of different things here. You can also use this when you go camping. You can use this to charge anything that runs off of a 12 volt. So this would be, you know, a battery pack, an inflator, something to put up your mattresses, you know, night lights, different things like that. And again, this can also take a charge from this, right? So if you plug this into a car, you could actually run this. Most car nowadays, the newer versions of cars, they have an AC charger, so you turn on the car and you could actually charge this with the fast charging. So we've already, in 9 minutes, it hasn't even been 9 minutes of video, gone up to 80%. Now we are giving off a little bit of juice. So once you're in the app, you're going to connect this through Bluetooth. There's instructions that walk you through how to connect everything through Bluetooth. You're connected to basically your home Wi-Fi and then connect to your phone. So I've actually renamed mine to Pearl Jam. So you can see here, once you log in, you're going to have all of your information on this device, right? So you can see my input and my output. It'll tell you how much charging hours you have left, which is about 99 hours, right? For 4 days is, you know, 96 plus 3, 99 hours. And then it'll also tell you the degrees of the actual temperature over here on the right hand side. So you can see right here it's 27 degrees Celsius. And then we're at 73% of our battery charge. And again, you saw that in the previous video where we were walking through. So I'm plugging in something to the AC right now. And this is actually just our home base kind of hub. And you can see that the battery time has actually gone down from 4 days to 2 days. And when I click on output, you can see what's going out, USB info, type of USB, type C, AC info, 2 watts, going back and forth. But you'll also see that my battery charging time is going down because I'm, you know, basically putting stuff out there. The USB, it'll show you, even though that's turned on, this is the 15-watt plug. Not a lot going out there. So you can see when that was connected, it turned blue. And I can control this from my cellular device. So I'm actually turning this on and off. So I turned on the AC charging, turned off the AC charging, you can hear the noise, and you can see the battery life is changing based on what I'm charging. So now it went up to 4 days, which is what I'm just charging with just my watch. I go back up to my basically home base, which is connected to my security cameras and stuff. You can see that the camera's changing. So in the app, you can set alarm logs, different things like that. I'm going to walk through all of those details in settings. This is where you can change the device name. So kind of some final thoughts on things that I want to just hit you with. So let me just back up and get back on the screen. Final things that I want to just make sure that I highlight as far as this goes. So the P2001 Plus will go from 0 to 80% in less than an hour, depending on where you're at, but they've claimed 60 minutes. It will also give you 2,400 watts of basically power going out. The most important thing, I think, at least for me, is you can be charging the power station while also powering other devices or charging other devices. So again, we talked about the AC and the USB. Those have fast, quick charging ports. So that has a little QC on it. We pointed those out in the front. Got multiple ports that you can charge. This is great for anybody that's an outdoors person, anybody that goes camping, fishing, surfing, anything on the beach. This will run a whole party for you at nighttime with lights and music and speakers and other things like that. This is also great for if you're ever in an emergency, the power goes out. I have a generator at my house, so that usually kicks in. But if you're anywhere where you don't have the option of a generator or a generator that this is your kind of go-to, this is great for having on a camper, right? Or a pop-up trailer or different things like that. Or even a boat where you could take this and run different things as you're out for the day. So if I were to give this a rating, I would give it a 5 out of 5.